Sir, isn't your flight about to take off? My phone starts vibrating wildly right on cue, the alarm I set. In a flash, I grab the phone, ignore the caller ID, and roar my prepared lines into the receiver. I waited for you at the hot pot place for 4 hours. You still won't come? Is that man really that important? I'm leaving. I'm really leaving. Won't you come see me just once? I hang up and bury my face in the teddy bear, shoulders shaking. To anyone watching, I'm crying silently. The manager pauses, shakes his head, and walks on. The waitress thoughtfully brings me a blanket. I sleep on the big sofa for the entire night. Early the next morning, as I'm getting ready to leave, the waitress goes out of her way to bring me free soy milk, rice porridge, and tea eggs. Her eyes are full of encouragement. Sir, hang in there. Leave that woman, you'll meet someone better. Congratulations on your new beginning. Since I never ordered anything, I don't have to pay. I murmur a thank you and walk out the glass door. My energy is fully restored, hunger maxed out. The move was shameless and can only work once, and I've already played that card. Soon the game enters day 5. The moment I step out of the hot pot place, I run into Wade and his crew. His team has grown to over 20 people. They're handing out crackers. The instant I see the packaging, my mind explodes. Those are my missing crackers. I deliberately tore a corner off every bag as a mark. I storm over, furious. Wade, you stole my crackers. Don't be mad. I told you to join my team, you wouldn't listen. Give them back. Look at my teammates. Do they look like they want to give them back? Wade gestures behind him. Over 20 pairs of eyes gleam with greed. I grab a cracker he offers and step back. Can I still join you? Player 66, too late. Wade smiles faintly, his face soft and harmless looking. This game was never about going solo. Players can only survive by teaming up and taking resources from others. You have no money, no food, no value to anyone, so all you can do is wait. Anything to say for yourself? Just then, the system suddenly issues a directive. Players, welcome to day 5. To increase the game's entertainment value, starting today, all airport water dispensers are shut off. Restroom water is contaminated. Do not use. Players explode on the public screen. Entertainment value? Screw you. No water for the last 3 days? You're trying to kill us. Wade's team starts buzzing too, fear overwhelming the brief joy of getting food. Water is a more lethal currency than food. But Wade isn't worried. He raises a hand to silence the unrest, voice steady. What's the panic? It's just water. He shoots me a sideways glance and continues. Other players have water. Just take it. My heart sinks, but it's too late to run. Over 20 bloodshot pairs of eyes lock onto me. The crowd lunges like hounds smelling blood. Let go! It's mine! I clutch my backpack desperately, but 4 hands beat 2. The strap is ripped off, the zipper torn open. 2 heavy bottles of water are violently snatched out. The last few sugar packets scatter on the floor, instantly grabbed up. I'm shoved to the ground. Wade says coldly, "Not killing you is mercy enough. Get lost." I scramble up and bolt, not to escape Wade, but to grab water. I have to reach that place before anyone else figures it out. The liquid disposal zone. Airport security rules forbid liquid containers over 100 milliliters. At the security checkpoint, passengers dump bottled water, drinks, and juices into special trash bins or collection baskets right there. At the domestic departures checkpoint right now, 3 waist-high transparent plastic disposal bins stand in a row, stuffed with half-drunk and even unopened bottles. 2 uniformed security assistant NPCs are standing nearby. Digging through the bins openly is impossible. It would trigger a security alert. I can't wait any longer. The window is closing. I switch my face to extreme distress and stride toward the checkpoint, aiming straight for the disposal bins. Excuse me, please move. My voice is hoarse, thick with tears, as I push through the line, drawing the assistant's attention. Sir, please get in line. A security assistant frowns and stops me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sir. I speak fast, with real panic, pointing at the bins. I think I dropped my ring over there. It's a keepsake from my grandmother. Please let me look for it just for a moment, please. Tears actually fall as I speak, looking utterly sincere. The security assistant hesitates, then steps aside. Be quick, don't disrupt the line. Thank you, sir. I thank him profusely and dive at the bins. I'll move the bags aside so I don't get in anyone's way. I quietly haul out 3 big bags of trash from the bins and retreat to a spot the security assistant can't see. Holy crap, this much water can definitely last me 3 days. I quickly empty out 1 bag, load it with unopened bottles, and walk briskly away from the checkpoint. My heart pounds like it's about to burst. I don't dare linger and dive straight into a quiet, accessible restroom nearby, locking the door behind me. I absolutely cannot let other players know I have this much water alone. I climb onto the toilet, lift the ceiling tile, and hide part of the water in the ceiling. I leave the restroom and find a few more gaps to stash the rest. Then I run to the international departures checkpoint and pull the same trick. I get a massive haul of water and hide it the same way. It's not greed. I have a bigger plan. As of day 5, 67 players are left. Wade's team has 25. They sweep through like a swarm of locusts, grabbing any player and stripping them of water and food, not even leaving a single cracker. Anyone who resists gets kicked and beaten. The NPCs turn a blind eye to player violence. No security guards come to stop them. Suddenly, thud, a player drops to the floor from low blood sugar. A moment later, he stops moving. He's dead? Another player asks, eyes wide with shock. White-coated medics appear with a stretcher, swiftly lifting the player onto it and covering him with a white sheet. It all happens in the blink of an eye. The system broadcasts again. Player 93, energy meter at 0, eliminated, $1 million in debt. Way more eliminations come through the broadcast today. The numbers are dropping fast. I need to find the right alliance to build a team that can take on Wade. Faces from the past few days flash through my mind, and a few stand out. A tight group of 6 led by the sharp-looking player 48. The other members each have their own strengths, all physically strong men. I find them in the arrivals hall and watch for a while. They're not in good shape. One guy's lips are starting to crack, another keeps licking his lips. They're clearly running low on water. This is my opening. I walk over with a luxury bag. Hello, my name is Leo, player 66. I'd like to join your team. Player 48 stands up, watching me warily. Take off, we're not recruiting. I hand over the bag. Inside are 3 bottles of water. Their eyes light up. I'm honest. I have a safe water source. I can guarantee basic hydration for the team. In exchange, I want to join you and share food. How much water do you have? Enough to support 7 of us through the remaining 3 days, no problem. The clever player 33 cuts in, his eyes probing. I refuse flatly. All you need to know is that I can get water and I'm willing to share it with the team. The hiding spot stays with me alone. That's my insurance. Player 48 glances back at his crew, exchanging a quick look with each of them. All right, Leo, welcome. I'm Damon. Our team rule, never betray a teammate. Player 48 makes the call and extends his hand. I nod. Pleasure working with you. The dawn of day 6 brings no hope, only deeper despair. I head to the security area alone, hoping to grab more water, but 5 guards are stationed there, eyes glued to the disposal bins. The system has blocked this route too. The last stable water source is gone. Players who suffered through yesterday's thirst couldn't resist drinking from the restroom faucets. The contamination knocked them out, and they were eliminated. Right then, the airport broadcast rings out without warning. To accelerate eliminations and prepare for the final showdown, the survival elimination mode is now active. Today, the 20 players with the lowest combined hunger, thirst, and energy meter scores will be eliminated at midnight tonight. Note, 3 emergency supply crates will spawn randomly inside Terminal 3, containing food, water, and a small amount of medicine. Locations will be broadcast across the map once each. The public screen instantly explodes with despair and curses. This rotten system wants every single one of us in debt. We've all been played. First it cuts the water, now it pits us against each other. So manipulative. Everyone calm down. Going to Terminal 3 is suicide. Panic quickly spreads through our team. Wade has the most people, so his crew is most likely to grab a crate. Only 45 players remain. Wade alone has 25 of them. That means unless the other 20 players' meters miraculously surge, midnight will be a mass elimination. We absolutely cannot let Wade's people get a crate. Damon's eyes lock onto me. Leo, tell me, how does a broke guy survive in a deadlock like this? A broke guy's survival path was never head-on fighting. It's exploiting loopholes, finding cracks, creating chaos, profiting from the fire. First emergency supply crate has spawned. Terminal 3, Level B2, staff break room. Sure enough, footsteps thunder in the distance. Wade's crew marches toward Terminal 3 in a swarm. Damon gets ready to lead our team. Don't let them get there first. Wait, I grab his arm. The location is the staff break room. Do you know what that place means? I pause. The first crate is definitely a trap. It'll get the first one there eliminated. The system shut off the free water dispensers, sent guards to watch the trash bins. It's constantly reinforcing one iron rule: NPC rules cannot be broken. The staff area is off limits. Ordinary players can't enter. The moment anyone forces their way in, the system will rule it as illegal entry and eliminate them on the spot. Will Wade send anyone to break in? I don't think so. I send Ethan and Mia to scout. They report back. Wade indeed didn't send anyone into the restricted zone. Instead, he split his team into multiple groups guarding all routes to the staff break room. His strategy is blockade. Stop others from getting it, while not touching the hot potato himself. As long as nobody else gets the supplies, his team still has the advantage. A few drifting solo players look desperate and crazed. Their meters are definitely at the bottom. They're guaranteed eliminated tonight. People like that are the easiest to use. I hide behind a pillar and whisper to my team. The key card for the staff break room is in the fire safety cabinet right next to it. Are you serious? The system left it there? Keep it down. Wade's people are guarding the door. We'll wait for the right moment to grab the key card. A solo player standing in front of the pillar overhears. He lights up like he's been injected with adrenaline and lunges at the fire cabinet. Stop him, Wade orders, but it's too late. The player yanks open the glass door of the cabinet. There's no keycard inside. He's triggered the alarm. A piercing fire alarm rips through all of level B2. Almost simultaneously, 6 fully armed guards with riot forks descend like soldiers from heaven. The scene erupts into chaos. The guards don't care who opened the cabinet. Wade's whole crew, along with the player who opened it, all get pinned by riot forks and dragged out. Elimination broadcasts come one after another. Wade loses 5 people in an instant. His team down to 20. The crate is unclaimed and they got nothing. Right then, the second crate unlocks. Second emergency supply crate has spawned. Terminal 3, Level L3, Very Important Person Lounge entrance. The Very Important Person Lounge entrance usually has a dedicated concierge desk and staff. The environment is more upscale, with tighter security. We watch from a distance. The elevator to the L3 Very Important Person area is already guarded by Wade's people. On the lounge's coffee table, the silver crate stands out vividly. What do we do? This time we can't even get close, Mia says anxiously. I hand my phone to Mia. Take this to the Lost and Found. Why are you giving me your stuff to take to Lost and Found? Mia asks, surprised. Just go, hurry, I urge. Mia hands my phone in at Lost and Found. Half an hour later, I show up at Lost and Found with a fake anxious look. I lost a phone and a VIP lounge card. During my time wandering the airport, I also staked out the very important person lounge entrance, hoping to find food. I noted that everyone going in swiped a black VIP card. In an airport this huge, no way nobody has ever dropped a VIP card. I described the phone and the VIP card to the staff. The staff actually finds my phone and a VIP card. Are these them? Yes, that's them. I take the phone and card excitedly. Thank you. Wait, you need to provide proof of ownership. Marcus distracts the staff member from the side, and I take the chance to unlock the phone with my face and secretly snap a photo of the card. Once that's done, I show the staff. My face unlocks this phone, and I happen to have a photo of the VIP card. After verifying everything matches, the staff lets me go. I walk over to the very important person reception area. A group of passengers happens to be heading to the very important person lounge, with a dedicated shuttle cart taking them to the entrance. I climb on, sitting among the passengers, slipping right past Wade's lookouts. I roll up to the very important person lounge entrance in plain sight. The guard takes the card, swipes it through the reader, and the green light flashes. Welcome, Platinum member, please come in. The doors open. Wade, who has been watching the lounge entrance the whole time, suddenly shouts, "He must have stolen that card!" I curse silently in my head. This fat bastard is sneaky. Damon and our team clash with Wade's people at the elevator. 6 against 10 isn't too bad. Using the chaos, I slip through the glass doors and grab the supply crate. The system's voice is heavenly. Congratulations to player 66. Crate acquired. The items inside can only be used by players designated by player 66. Unauthorized seizure is invalid. Third emergency supply crate has spawned. Top of the central information desk in Terminal 3. It's an open, fully exposed platform. No restricted zones, no traps, no very important person rules in play. A pure contest of strength and speed. Wade decisively abandons the fight, redirecting his team to the information desk. Nobody is left guarding the very important person lounge. I walk out with the crate, open it, and find it packed with supplies. Enough food and water to last all 7 of us a day. Once our 3 meters refill, there's no way we get eliminated tonight. Leo, we owe this one to you. Other players race toward the third crate. We stay put and refuel like crazy. For the last crate, Wade tears off all pretense and unleashes raw, naked violence. The remaining players go head-to-head with Wade's crew, bloody and brutal. In the end, Wade's numbers went out. The 7 of us watch from a safe distance. Damon says, "One crate isn't enough to refill all of Wade's people, and the first crate was too hard to get. His team is in trouble." The system's cold countdown ticks silently. At 11:50 p.m., the terminal's atmosphere is crushing. System tally beginning. Based on combined hunger, thirst, and energy meter rankings, the following 20 players have the lowest scores and will be eliminated. The cold electronic voice reads out the numbers without emotion. Apart from our team of 7, every other solo player is eliminated. Even Wade's team, due to 1 crate supplies being unevenly distributed, is reduced to just 13. The moment the broadcast ends, the entire airport falls into dead silence. 20 players at 1 million each. The prize pool is now $20 million. If all players get eliminated, the final winner takes the $20 million, plus an additional $100 million, totaling $120 million. A number that big is enough to drive anyone insane. Wade stares at us from across the way, bloodlust flashing in his eyes. He licks his lips and tells his team, "I don't want us to hurt each other, but we have the numbers. We take down the other 7 players, then split $120 million among the 13 of us. That's the safest play." On our side, Damon's expression is grave. "Everyone stay calm. Don't fall for the system's trick. Wade's team will absolutely unite to wipe us out first, so we can't turn on each other. The 7 of us take out their 13, then split the $120 million. That's the optimal solution right now." Tubby collapses on the ground. "How? We have fewer people than they do. We're nothing but lambs to the slaughter. Let's find somewhere to hide first and split them up," I propose. "I know a place." Midnight strikes. A blood-red 24-hour countdown timer appears on the screen. The entire airport's lights are dyed a harsh, glaring crimson, flashing wildly. A piercing alarm wails, not from any speaker, but injected directly into our minds. The bustling NPC passengers, staff, and guards from a moment ago vanish without a trace. The vast Terminal 3 is left with only the 20 of us. Run. Survival instinct overrides fear. The 7 of us sprint. The moment we enter the elevator, I jam the closed door button. Clang. The door slams shut on Wade's snarling face. "Damn it, don't let them escape. Eliminate them. The money is ours." The elevator plummets, carrying us down to the underground parking garage. The air is thick with gasoline, dust, and damp heat. We immediately scatter like spooked mice, each searching for cover. Almost the second we hide, Wade and his crew burst into the garage from the emergency stairs. 20 players are scattered across the massive lot. As long as I keep stalling, I still have a chance to survive. I hold my breath like a cold stone pressed flat to the ground, watching through the narrow gap under a car. The lights flash madly. Player 9 killed by another player. 1 million transferred to the killer's account. Who killed him? Was it one of ours? Then come the sounds of fighting, followed by Tubby's agonized screams. Moments later comes the announcement of his elimination. Players are scattered across the garage, screams ringing out from time to time. The broadcast reads out elimination after elimination. Player 21 eliminated by their own teammate. Chaos deepens. Suspicion rips through the players. Trust crumbles. The anonymous broadcast comes again. Next, kill Wade. He's the previous champion. His prize pool is $200 million. Eliminate him. Split $200 million. This message instantly detonates the garage. What? Wade is the previous champion? No wonder he's so strong. Damn it, we got played. Wade scrambles to explain. Don't listen to that anonymous garbage. I'm the same as you. This is my first time playing too. But nobody believes him anymore. In the face of 200 million, reason shatters in an instant. Off him and we'll know if there's 200 million. Off him, off him! The brawl erupts again. This time everyone's eyes are red, fighting savagely for that legendary 200 million. I use the chaos to find an SUV with an unlocked door and quietly slip into the trunk. In the dark space, I curl up into a ball, listening through a crack in the trunk to the screams and system broadcasts outside. Minutes tick by. The sounds outside grow fewer and fewer, until at some point, the garage falls completely silent. I peer carefully through the crack. All I see are remains scattered everywhere. Just then, a familiar voice rings out. Leo, where are you? It's Damon's voice. I caught Wade. Come out, let's kill him together and split the 200 million. Through the crack, I see Damon has Wade tied up tightly. I hold my breath, not daring to answer. Damon walks right past my car. I let out a quiet breath of relief, and the next second, the trunk is yanked violently open, the harsh crimson light flooding in. So this is where you are. You made me search forever. Hide and seek is over. Player 66. Damon's voice drips with sickening mockery, and icy fear seizes my heart. Damon grabs me tightly, dragging me out of the trunk. So you two were in it together all along. The so-called manhunt, the so-called team rivalry, it was all a rigged double act. The whole point was to use the rules and let others do the dirty work, clearing out every player in your way until only the two of you were left to split everything. You know the game's rules inside out. You used anonymous messages to push players into robbing each other into overspending, then you reap the rewards. You knew the final day would be a massacre, so Wade started building a team from the start, while Damon deliberately positioned himself as Wade's opposition. That way, on the final day, the two teams would tear each other apart, and you two would profit. Damon wears an amused smile. Leo, you're sharp. Thanks for everything these past few days. Wade finally loses his patience and snarls. Damon, untie me already. Why are you wasting time on him? Just send him on his way. Damon glances coldly at Wade. Untie you? You're kidding. Splitting 100 million two ways doesn't beat taking it all myself. Plus, you racked up 200 million last round, so that should be mine too. With one strike, he eliminates Wade. Then Damon sneers. Forgot to tell you, that last anonymous message, I sent it. Player 44 eliminated. Bonus reveal, player 44 was the previous champion, with cumulative winnings of $200 million, now transferred to the hunter's account. Damon admires his prize. Now, I suddenly spray industrial-strength hairspray straight into Damon's face. A thick, sticky cloud hits him dead on. Damon lets out a horrific scream, clutching his face and stumbling back, doubled over in agony. I scramble on hands and knees toward the driver's seat. While I was hiding, I confirmed it. This car has not just an unlocked trunk, but an unlocked driver's door too, and the key is right there in the ignition. Player 66, Damon roars, I'm going to skin you alive. Ignoring the pain, he charges like an enraged lion. The dagger grazes my head and slams into the leather driver's seat. My fingers grip the cold key and twist hard. Vroom! The engine roars to life, waking instantly. I shift into drive almost simultaneously, and slam my right foot down on the gas pedal with everything I have. Damon never expected this car to suddenly start. The massive impact sends his body flying through the air before crumpling to the ground, but he still tries to crawl back up. I shift into reverse and drive over him. Moments later, the system delivers its final verdict. Player 48 eliminated. Bonus reveal, player 48 was the previous champion, with cumulative winnings of $180 million, now transferred to the hunter's account. Surviving players, 1. Congratulations, player 66, you have survived to the end and become the sole champion of this round of airport smuggle. Player 66's winnings this round, $120 million, plus $200 million, plus $180 million, for a total of $500 million. I crawl out from under the driver's seat with great difficulty, covered in oil and dust. There's no euphoria, only a bone-deep exhaustion and the hollow numbness of a survivor. The crimson lights slowly fade, the alarms go silent, a flash of white light, and I'm back in the empty void where the game began. The system whispers in my ear, you now have $500 million, live well, but by the rules champions are not allowed to leave the game. Otherwise you owe $500 million in debt. The white light slowly fades. People stand all around me, eyes wide, scanning the environment in shock and confusion. The system speaks. Welcome 100 players to the broke game. Starting funds $50, objective survive 7 days, the winner gets a $1 million prize.
Follow, like, comment, and share for more stories.